Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date daily on the news that moves the markets. Bitcoin technical analysis, some altcoin setups to help you make some profits. Jump in right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin, zoomed in 4-hour chart here. We talked about yesterday how this previous 23,773 level has been respected twice, been rejected there. The price action has been rejected there on 2 occasions. Now Bitcoin's forming, potentially a bull flag, but I really want you guys to kind of focus on this range here. You know, sometimes patterns, when you just don't have enough price action, there's just not enough data. Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. Okay, but possible bull flag here. I didn't get any volume on this breakout, so potentially it could be drawn like that. And then if you do get a move to the upside, the fact that Bitcoin's even consolidating up to these levels is pretty amazing, right? So if at some point if this does break higher, you have to wonder how is it going to react to this upper trend line that it got rejected from previously. Okay, if it breaks out again, there's a ton of upside. I'll show you those targets in just a second. We'll go back to this pattern, and this is real basic. This has kind of kept us in the Bitcoin trade for an extended period of time. We have to assume that the price action continues in this pattern until it doesn't. And so, is this where we get a dip? Is this going to be? This would make a great alt season. Again, a breakout to the upside. I'll show you those targets in a second. They get crazy. Like, you guys got to remember, this is uncharted territory. This is price discovery. Remember when Link ran up to $20 and everybody's like, there's no way. How is this even happening? All of a sudden, the market is irrational right now. Like, there's just no resistance up here, right? So the buyers and the sellers are essentially trying to dictate the new price. It's not really a valuation even of Bitcoin. It's more, there's a lot of greed, a lot of FOMO. The market's irrational right now. And so these price targets on move to the upside, like you see 25,000, 27,000, 30,000 Bitcoin, and you'll be shocked. But that's just kind of how price discovery works. If this price action moves lower, on the 4-hour, you'll get a bearish MACD cross. Your RSI would leave overbought, which would mean move to the downside. But your stochastic is starting to try to curve. It's approaching oversold, and it's starting to curve higher. So, again, this type of consolidation will help these indicators reset. So it makes more sense for another push higher if it's able to stay in this. Really looks like a bull flag zoomed out like this. I've got some amazing shout outs in my trading group. This person, again, brand new trader, completely new. Got to remember, 99% of the people that join this group, these comments are brand new traders. They didn't trade before. I taught them how to trade. So again, solid trading station. Definitely treat this like a business. Set up a trading station. This person hit me up and he's like, thank you. just closed a Bitcoin leverage trade for a mere $15,585. He says, watch the videos, learn from the Telegram groups. Got a full staff. Like their admins are answering questions all the time. Make a plan, execute. Never in my life did I imagine I would be able to trade. Never in my life. Somebody messaged you this, and I can't even tell you what this feels like. Like, it's crazy. Like, I can't even tell you how good it feels to read these. Every day I get these, every single day. This person says, I'm officially 10x since joining. I pumped my account 25% last night. I'm up 50% in the last month. I'm focused on learning first, which is smart. I built confidence with each trade. 10x gains are possible. With what this market's about to do, improve your skill set every single day. Like, this is completely 10x. 10x is a very realistic idea for what you can do with your account going forward in crypto over the next 18 months. Very, very low end of realistic, right? Probably if you made a lot of mistakes, you could still 10x your account. So that's where we're headed, regardless. So I'm glad, I just appreciate the opportunity to have this channel and WAN. Talked to you guys about this a couple times now, just to kind of revisit this because there's an amazing technical pattern on this idea. Again, I can't even, there's so much news here. It's all coming December 31st. NFT, cross-chain system update, Storman initiative, WAN chain 5.0 mainnet, public chain ecosystem, brand image update. Dude, I remember 2017, like, you get a website redesign. This is a brand image upgrade. You get a 25% pump out of a website redesign. Like, it's crazy what pumps this market. Like, people just they're just throwing money at this market. They don't know what they're doing, and everything just keeps going up. And it's good. It's good until they just stop putting money in the market, right? And then thus the bear market that we had and we've kind of been through. So there's blockchain integration, official software developers kit, app voting release, decentralized application platform release, again, token integrations, tons of news here. Here's the setup. This hasn't quite broken out yet. I'm trying to get this video uploaded. I'll probably run through this real quick. Don't miss WAN. Mainnet 5.0. Why do they need 4.0, 3.0, 2.0, 1.0? I always ask myself. I think they do this to hype the project, but that's okay. Let's trade this technical pattern. Cup and handle. Break out to the upside. Your targets are over here. I mean, you could say 30, 40% gains out of WAN if it hits the upper target, possibly more. 50% gains. So this is a solid technical pattern. So keep an eye on WAN. This is Zilliqa. And so I gave you guys this setup on the 25th, and I gave it to you right here. Now this is a 3-day chart. Okay, so the setup didn't look like this, but it was a falling wedge. That falling wedge broke to the upside and ran exponentially higher. Okay, so grats if you got in on that. Now, like, we started buying Zilliqa down here. It's up 836% from that point. Most of the people that trade these setups are busy. They work. They midterm hold these setups. They do not day trade. But what you have to ask yourself is, like, when you're midterm holder, like, you have to be okay with from July when Zilliqa peaked out. Like, you have to be okay with this chop. Like 50% pullback, 50% run up, 50% pullback, 50% run up. You have to be okay with that because you see the technical pattern, right? And look, it went from like June, probably 4 months of this chop, and then boom, moved to the upside in huge gains. I mean, if you're okay with that, midterm holding these coins, like, this is a different type of market now than what we've been dealing with. Look, I mean, this is the market we were in, the bearish market we were in previously. See these lows? Like, it kept putting in lower lows, right? This wasn't so much because this is a nice bullish technical pattern turned into like this complex inverse head and shoulders. This is a good bottoming pattern. Just recognize, like, we're going to see more of these. We're going to get in down here instead. These coins that haven't completely just popped yet and exploded 830%, they will. They will. Typical altcoin seasons, like, we see run-ups. Gosh, it's like almost every coin explodes, right? And so when this altcoin season comes, and look, this has been this is an altcoin season, and then, you know, Zilliqa's done well over this period of time recently with Bitcoin's moves to the upside. So again, I just want you guys to kind of understand, like, we're looking for rounded bottoms, inverse head and shoulders. You can have multiple shoulders. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, but just kind of understand, like, what goes into, you know, if your money, instead of just playing this chop, if you had a little bit more time, like, you could have, in 5 months, you could potentially squeaked out a lot more out of this market. And so if you want a little bit more, like, there's a, you know, I call it midterm holder approach, you know, where it's kind of a hybrid where essentially you're not riding this type of chop price action and you're going into a coin back here in this part of the market cycle where it hasn't exploded yet and you get this huge run up. Okay, or you buy the breakout here, which I posted this setup in the trading group. And so just so you kind of understand, multiple entry points are always given. I just posted a setup here yesterday. And so again, Zilliqa, beast mode. This thing looks crazy. INJ. So I posted this yesterday. Falling wedge. Like, this has been a hot coin. Ejection Labs. This has been a hot coin. I've talked to you about just the fundamentals behind this in the past. I mean, we got 18% profits in 5 hours, right? And so it's kind of like stale money doesn't make money. Got more setups. Hang in there. I got more. Watch. You guys are gonna watch it. Subscribe to the channel right now. You guys are gonna make a ton of money following this channel. Bull run ready. Period. This is we've been waiting for this time. We've been waiting for this to happen. This Bitcoin price breakout. This bull run. We've been waiting for, it seems like forever. A couple of years now. Been making these videos. So again, 18% profits, solid trading. SNX, and I said, hey, this is added to Coinbase, and I talked to you guys about this. And I was looking for the retest here, and it did retest. Max profits 29% in 2 days. Litecoin, have you guys seen Litecoin in a week? Litecoin, I gave you guys a setup. I mean, we didn't hit 50% gains, but I think we got 20% out of it. So you just have to be happy with what it is and roll it into the next setup. Almost 50% gains in Litecoin in a week. Huge. You guys remember this coin I talked to you about, AXSUSDT? Well, you should, because I covered it and 9,800 people saw this. I covered it on the 15th, 3 days ago. And when I talked about it, it had already broken out. Like, by the time I posted it in group, it ran up even more. And then I'm saying, hey guys, look for the pullback here. Look for the pullback, right? That's always the best entry, the retest. And so if we look to see what it did, you got a falling wedge and it came down here and retested perfect. This is ideal. You got a double bottom retest right here. This is Axie Infinity. And I talked to you guys about it. I'd never really heard of it. New coin on Binance. And a lot of people have been playing this game. It's like Pokemon, right? And then I'm looking at this the other day and I'm like, there's no chests available. They sold all their chests. Okay, people are obviously buying the chest. So the limit's been exceeded, the token swap, like you can't even buy any more of these chests. So again, it's like, hey, you got price discovery. Let's just think this through. Price discovery. You got to move to the upside. And they're running out of chests, so people are playing this game. Okay, here we go. DeFi Index Perpetual Futures. And so this is DeFi Perp on Tradingview. So this is in DeFi altcoin season where YFI ran up just crazy. And then remember when all the altcoins got wrecked, but DeFi got double wrecked. Wrecked times 2. Listen, Bitcoin dominance pumped crazy, and then these DeFi coins were completely oversold. And I had a good setup on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was $8,000 down here. Wi-Fi, $8,000. And then it bounced and it ran up to like $25,000, right? And so now we're in this little ascending triangle. So if the DeFi bulls can break this level, then you'll see this is when you want to load up on DeFi coins. But gotta stay grounded. Let's understand this. So if it's at the top of the pattern and it doesn't break out, what happens? It could retrace to the bottom of the pattern. You just have to kind of carry this over what coins. This is a basket of DeFi coins, and potentially DeFi won't perform as very well unless this breaks out to the upside, right? So you want to combine all these charts and ideas together and kind of form an overall strategy. But when this does break out, and I'll tell you, it's like load up on DeFi. This is Litecoin. So I gave you guys this setup and it maxed out at about 18.5%, right? And so when you're looking at this price action, targets aside, you want to watch, you want to be able to just look at the price action and identify, okay, what makes this a bullish trend? You got a low and then a high, and this is a higher low, so it's higher than this low. So this means that the bulls are willing to pay a higher price than here, right? And then you put in a higher high, that means then higher low, and again, the bulls are willing to pay a higher price. Now, the concern would be is the bulls need a higher high here, so is Litecoin going to, roll over a little bit? What's Bitcoin going to do? Like Bitcoin's a puppet master behind these setups. Like you've got to understand what's going on with Bitcoin. I'll put it this way. A very high percentage of the time you get a pullback out of Bitcoin, and that's going to wreck your altcoin setups. It's not that the altcoin setup was bad. It's that the puppet master said, freaking, you're going to dip. You're going to print a red candle, right? And so Litecoin, is it kind of going to curl over here, and where is it going to bounce? And that's what we're looking for. Ethereum pulling back a little bit here. Bull flag as well. So that just, I can already go look at Bitcoin and I think, okay, well, maybe Bitcoin's just going to work to the bottom of this flag. When it starts to break lower, that's where you're concerned. But this is just normal price action. It's just, it's getting rejected by the upper trend line. We assume it continues in this pattern until it doesn't. So again, Ethereum, like we'll see, it's very dependent on Bitcoin. But when this breaks out, massive move to the upside, unless Bitcoin dumps, right? The U.S. Treasury is going to apply Bank Secrecy Act rules to crypto wallets. This is true. This is happening. Okay, the rumors were true. After weeks of speculation, the Treasury Department's working on regulations that would affect crypto wallets. So FinCEN, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, today issued proposed rules that would require banks and money service businesses to submit reports, more paperwork, keep records, more paperwork, verify the identity of customers, more paperwork, that make crypto transaction into unhosted private wallets. And I was thinking, first thing was like, paper wallets, how's that going to work? Like there's always pay your taxes, always follow the rules, don't break any laws. But it's like, gosh, they just want to track everything. And I get it. They're trying to stop financial crimes. Okay. But who suffers? We do. Any transactions totaling more than $10,000 in a 24-hour period must be reported to FinCEN. Many transactions would require a lower threshold of $3,000. KYC rules would apply even to your private crypto wallets. So interesting to see, and I'll keep you guys updated on this, but I wasn't super excited about it. I think is important here is we're about to see some regulations come out for cryptocurrency as a whole, because the United States has been kind of dragging its feet, kind of putting things together, and it's probably going to shake the market initially because it's going to seem like a lot. No matter what, we're all about to get rich in crypto. It's like you think about taxes, okay, pay them. You have 10 and 20 and 50x my money, take part of it. Like where I live, these are the laws, these are the rules. Like just give me some rules, give me a rule set. Let's get it rolled out. Let's make it happen so we know what it is. Right? We know what it is. In theory, you could see a pullback in the crypto market based on some crazy crypto regulations that come out, and starting with this and whatever unknowns are coming with the transition of power as far as a new president coming in the United States. Like there could be a lot of rule changes coming for us. And just know that if this dip does happen, this over-regulation dip, and buy the pullbacks that make you ill, buy the ones that scare you. That's the game changer in this market because, dude, this is going to rebound. Coinbase is going public. This could let the SEC dictate which tokens get listed. It's like the theme for the day. The SEC, the United States government, rules and regulations, and what can they do to monitor and control us? Here we are. Not have a fear of the unknown. You just have to, in life, probably one of the biggest things that's made me super successful is just understand, like everything, every day, something don't expect is going to happen. It's how you deal with that situation at that point in time that makes you successful, right? Like if you're worried about, failing, and you're worried about all these things coming down, these things falling apart, this FUD in the market, if you're worried about all this stuff constantly, you're going to be curled up in the corner of a room. I mean, you can't do that, right? You can't be scared of the future, right? You just have to know, like, guaranteed crap's going to happen. And guaranteed you're going to overcome those obstacles and you're going to deal with it. Boom, 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 right? The second you start putting things off or not wanting to deal with things, they start to compound, right? And then you get into a point where you get, more stagnant. So just keep pushing forward. Like, we'll get through this. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.